I lost my bullet journal, so I have to start it again. I used to journal in a small A6 notebook. It was simple, cute, and always with me. Oh, but last month I lost it in my college. I have not even planned my April month. Then, at first, it felt really bad because it had everything my plans, ideas, little memories. But then I thought maybe this is a fresh start. So this time I did something different. I got a bigger A5 dotted notebook from Amazon around 250 rupees. It's a budget friendly. The paper is 80 GSM, not the best quality, but honestly not that bad either. And starting again felt kind of exciting. More space, new layouts, and chance to do things better this time. Maybe losing it wasn't that bad after all. So let's start again and welcome to my channel. Let's set up this whole year together. For my cover page, I didn't want anything too complicated, just simple, but it's really personal to me. So first I added this little paper drawn name tag. It's very simple, but it's give me that handmade cozy feeling, like something I made just for myself. Then I added my favorite picture. It's from a beach day that I really love. There's just something about it. It feels calm and little nostalgic and peaceful. I like having it here, so every time I open my journal, I see something that makes me feel happy. After that, I added my name, keeping it clean and minimal so it doesn't take too much space, but still feels like it belongs to me. Then I started adding small stickers and doodles, nothing too perfect, just little details here and there. I feel like these tiny elements are what actually make the page feel complete. I didn't plan everything, I just went with what felt right at the moment. And honestly, this page feels like a really nice start to a fresh journal. This page is a little reminder for myself. When I lost my journal, I almost felt like stopping everything in the middle. But then I realized sometimes losing something isn't the end. It just creates space for something new, something better. And this time I didn't want to quit. I wanted to remind myself to keep going even when things don't go as planned. And next is my key page, and I decided to keep it really simple this time. Since I am fitting my remaining 8 months into this journal, I only wanted the important things here. So this key helps me track everything easily. Tasks completed, migrant ones, and even a cancelled task. I also added symbols for event and important days so I don't miss anything. And of course, I added a little bit of washi tape. I really like this checks pattern plus some small doodles just to keep it from looking too plain. It's simple, but it's exactly what I need right now. Nothing extra, just what helped me stay consistent. Next is something really useful, my grid spacing cheat sheet. It basically shows how many dots I need for a different layouts and sections. So instead of measuring every time, I can just look here and save time. I actually got this idea from Amanda Rach Lee. She is one of my biggest inspiration for journaling. I really love how her layouts are simple but still very useful and clean. And honestly, my 2026 setup is also inspired by her style, keeping things minimal but functional. It's a small page, but it makes journaling so much easier. And this is where my journal officially begins, 2026. I wanted this page to feel bold but still simple, so I drew a big 2026 right down in the center and give it a double line stroke just to make it stand out a little more. I didn't want to over decorate this page because for me it's more about the feeling of a fresh start and a clean space where everything begins again. So I divided the page into four parts: goals, the things I want to achieve; dreams, the things I don't want to forget; focus, what really matter this year; and affirmations, just small reminders to keep myself ongoing. I feel like this helps me stay a little more clear, not just about what I am doing, but also why I am doing it. And then I added some simple doodles, a bits of washi tape, nothing too much, just enough to make it feel like mine. After losing my last journal, starting this page felt different, a little more intentional, a little more real. This isn't just a start of new journal. It's a new start for me too. Next is my future log, a simple way for me to look ahead and plan things in advance. Since we are already halfway through the year, I didn't want to waste pages, so I only added the remaining 8 months. To fit everything neatly, I used just 2 pages and divided each page into sections, so every month has its own small dedicated space. I wanted something compact but still clear enough to see everything at once without feeling too crowded. For the weeks, I added these black blocks and write the initial using white gel pen. I really like how that contrast look. It's simple but still stand out. Then I carefully filled in all the dates, which honestly takes a bit of patience, but it makes the whole spread feel more organized and clean. I kept everything very minimal, just black and white, with a few small doodles and a little bit of washi tape, just adding a soft touch without making it too busy. Most of my spreads are inspired by Amanda Rach Lee, especially her 2020 bullet journal setup. I really love how her layouts are simple, very practical, and useful. And since I am starting again, I wanted to keep things more functional this time. It's not very fancy but gives me a clear view of what's coming next, and that's all I really need. Next is one of the most useful spread in my journal, my YouTube ideas page. I actually gave these 2 full pages so I have enough space to write everything down. One side is for my journaling content and the other side is for my crochet beginners club. Because sometimes ideas just come randomly, like for shorts or even for long videos, and if I don't write them down immediately, I usually forget them. So, whenever something comes into my mind, I just quickly note it here. No overthinking, no planning, just the idea. I kept the layout really simple, just clean sections with few doodles and bit of washi tape so it still matches the rest of my journal. This is my yearly period tracker, one of the most important spreads in my journal because it helps me stay aware and organized. I wanted to keep it simple so I can track everything easily in one place throughout the whole year. I really like how I can see all the months together. It just gives a clear picture at a glance without needing multiple pages. So I added a small color system to describe how my period goes: heavy flow, medium, normal or nothing. So instead of writing a lot, I can just fill each day with color and understand everything instantly. It's very minimal but really useful in every day, and over a time it helps me understand my cycle a little better. This is my 2026 theme page, and this page is more fun than planning. As I finish each monthly setup, I will come back here and draw a small version of that month's theme inside these boxes. So by the end of the year, all of my monthly themes will be collected in one place. I really love the idea of that because instead of flipping through every page, I can see the whole year together at once. And it's feel like a little visual memory of everything I created throughout the year, and I think it will look really beautiful once all the boxes are filled. I kept the layout very simple because I wanted the artwork from each month will be the main focus of the page. It's a simple spread, but I know this might become one of my favorite pages by the end of the year. And this is the last spread of my yearly setup, my 2026 in pictures page. It's a space where I will collect small memories from each month. Since I am starting in the middle of the year, I have added boxes for the remaining 8 months, and each box represents one month. At the end of the every month, I will add a picture here, something that captures a moment from that month. It does not have to be anything perfect, just something that makes me smile, a small memory I want to keep. And by the end of the year, this page will be filled with the little pieces of my life, all in one place. I think it will be really nice to look back at it and see how the year actually felt. Not just plans, not tasks, but real moments. Only the happy ones, the ones I want to remember. So, this is my 2026 yearly setup. I did lose my A6 journal earlier, which had my first 3 months, and honestly, that was a bit upsetting. But instead of overthinking it, I decided to start fresh again with this A5 dotted journal I got from Amazon just for 250 rupees, and I am actually really happy I did. All the spreads you saw are inspired by Amanda Rach Lee. Her style is simple, clean, and something I really enjoy creating. I will leave all the links in the description box below in case you want to check out them. I really hope you like this yearly setup and maybe it inspired you to start again too, even if things don't go as planned. And I will see you next week with my May setup. Thank you for watching.